Rally Parade. This is the 131st episode of Bantams Banter. I'm Dom, if you've forgotten, and he is
Tom. I'm just waving to one of my
fans,
football friends.
It is fantastic to be back in the press box. We've actually forgotten what we used to do, haven't we? What is it?
We literally forgot what to do.
2 years since we
didn't
did
have to set up the equipment.
What a welcome back, though.
Oh, unbelievable.
It's like a cloud has lifted. And at last I see the light.
It did feel
And it's like a fog has lifted.
What's that from?
It is from, I think it's that Rapunzel film, Disney.
Do you watch Disney with Teddy?
What was it? Tangled.
You've watched Tangled?
Yeah, good film.
No, it's not. We are being gender neutral. Anybody can watch Tangled. It's for anybody, isn't it? Anyway,
yeah.
We kind of walked in a bit like Messiah-ish, didn't we? It was a bit weird.
We gave it a bit much, didn't we?
I felt a bit embarrassed, actually.
I walked into the press box, arms aloft. I said,
singing Middle of the Road. All right, Dom, pipe it down and calm down.
It was just a joke.
It was just a joke. Anyway, we're playing Walsall.
What a game to come back to.
And Walsall are a good team, aren't they?
I feel like the tide's turning. After that Peterborough game,
definitely.
There's a load of... honestly, we've got a great welcome back. Staff are much happier, and you'll never guess what.
It's in press box, edit!
Oh, that never happens! Because we're back.
Andy Kwame didn't know what he's doing with ball. Andy Kwame's got ball.
Oh, I never won much good at throw-ins.
throw it back, Andy.
Why did it take so long?
Off
the chest, Dave Hopkins, who is now my favourite Bradford City manager of all time.
Why?
Because
tell them the full story.
We literally got welcomed back by Dave Hopkins, but it was in the toilet and he was having a pee. So he was still talking. I didn't know where to look.
He just interrupted my and Dom's conversation where I said
we were arguing about whose coat were better. Your River Island one or mine North Face one?
That was true. We were talking about our coats, but before that I said, do you think you can tell the size of someone's todger by the sound of the wee it makes?
No, right, enough, Tom, enough on that story. But literally the first thing he says to us was, you two can't go anywhere without each other, can you? Exactly like that.
That's perfect. I think that's the perfect impression.
And
if you want me to do the Hocken accent, I'll do the Hocken accent like that. It's a direct Scottish accent.
Right, enough.
I just pick up every
Tom,
did you understand every word?
Not every word.
No.
Literally, times have changed since we last did a podcast. Got to be more careful.
You can't be like that anymore. You can't be anti-Scottish. We're not all of
It's not anti-Scottish. You've just got a thick Scottish accent. Anyway,
what did he say?
Lovely welcome back.
What did he tell us?
Told us that he's very happy. He said that he's got a load of fight in him. He said there are players he wants to shift.
He did.
And he's got the full support of the board. So now he has to put full support of me because he was my friend.
But he also, at this podcast, we're not going to say the E word, are we?
No.
And you know what that is, listeners.
Edding.
Right,
out.
I'm just about to say, if you say the E word, it's a quid.
Oh, no, I just did it 3 times.
You put a quid in the kitty, and then that money goes, where does it go to? Think of somewhere we can donate the money to?
Burns unit. Standard.
Yeah, Burns unit. So Dom owes 3 quid.
Oh, one second. I've brought my junior football team with me again today. They're all over at Northwest Corner with the other coaches, I must say.
They've got a chance here, mate. Hang on.
Walsall.
Yeah, go on.
And they challenged me. Silly them, not knowing the random nature of this podcast. They challenged me to fit a random word in. So, kumquat. There we go. Done.
You can't do that.
Yeah, but they don't know the random nature of this podcast.
No. It don't work like that. You can't tell him You can't tell me the gig and then just do it. You just got to try and slip it in. Like, try and slip it in, lad. Anyway, I was saying something very important.
Dave Hopkins.
Yeah, Dave Hopkins. We're not going to mention the E word, and in a weird way, and he did it to a lot of people. Dave Hopkins, he said he didn't have any grievances with it at all.
But
shit, a quid.
But he did say he's finding out a lot since Eddie left.
Yeah.
That's all we'll say about it. It's over. We said we won't say his name, and we've said it 10 times.
Draw a line under it.
And what are we, 4 minutes in?
Draw a line under it. No more conversation about that guy. We're here to spread positivity, aren't we?
We are.
It's Christmas. Stefan's behind us. Stefan is here, by the way.
He is here.
Looking very like he's just come out of the wilderness.
We are filming
this.
Which
is quite a good.
He's got like a rough,
come out of the wilderness.
He's got like a rough beard. It looks like he might have had a fist fight with Eddie or something.
Oh, don't speculate on things like that.
We are filming this podcast.
We are, yeah.
And I'm just looking at myself in the camera because I've got this big winter coat on with about 4 layers underneath it, including a Bantams Banter Christmas jumper. I look like a little Christmas pudding with a little. Do
you know what you look like?
Marble on top.
You look like a witchetty grub. Like a little tiny head.
Poking out of a log.
Witchetty grub. Do you want to bite your head off and suck the rest of you in?
What?
Do you want to know jungle? That's how you eat which jungle.
I didn't really watch it.
You bite the head off, and then you spit that away, and then you eat the whole body.
Right.
Anyway, we're playing Walsall. They've got a corner.
I do feel like the tide is turning. I feel like no, but I feel like after that Peterborough result, it's 4-4. We showed we've got a lot of fight.
Get out.
Do we need to shore up the defence? Yes, we do.
We do, yeah.
But going forward, I took a lot of positivities from that. And think about the times we're living in. There's not been a lot of positivity to take from anything, has there?
No, there aren't.
Apart from the pitch, which is relatively patch-free.
Weirdly enough, the pitch is. If there's one thing that he did do, it was put a pitch down.
No.
Up all right.
I've heard that he still did a cheaper job. It wasn't like the full shebang.
Let's go for the team, Dom. We're starting with a 4-3-3 sort of formation. Good to see NKP back.
I'm never that bothered about formation and shit. It is what it is, isn't it?
No, it isn't. You can't see the formation is what it is. It's an integral part of the game. Yeah, I agree. We haven't got the right defenders at the moment. We definitely need to sign more defenders.
We do. I fancy us though. I do fancy us today. Walsall, crap stadium.
Would you say it's good to have NKP at centre half rather than Kelvin Miller? It's his first game back after a suspension, isn't it?
I know, but he's a bit dodgy, you know.
Yeah, but you never thought you'd get to that point, would you? Where we're praising MPP going back.
Yeah.
Would you?
No, I didn't think that I'd ever get to that.
Why are you looking at me like I should be saying that?
I didn't. It's.
You're right.
I'm not happy with the squad.
Oh, okay.
And I'm trying. Payne, really good. Not ours. Probably going to go back in January. That's what Huddersfield did with him last season.
Stay positive. Well done, Dom.
Oxford got rid of him, but we're playing all right, aren't we? We've got Caddis, who's an absolute machine.
His quality is Caddis, isn't he? Carl Emery's not starting today. Akpan's in there instead. O'Brien's quality, innit?
He is class. Ball as well. Quality. David Ball, quality player.
Yeah, Dave Ball's good.
If it weren't for Ball and Payne, actually, I'm not sure. Oh, Miller's done all right.
Miller's been quality.
Considering he's a tiny waif of a person.
Isn't he? He's like
you see him, you think, how is that guy going to come up against some rock-hard centre-half?
But he does, doesn't he?
He does all right.
He's got some right legs on him. Against Peterborough, he was unbelievable. He rang their centre-halves ragged. And he was playing up front by himself against Peterborough, may I just add.
Did all right. The squad needs improvement, though. That's it. That's what we'll sell.
Yeah, and David. When we had Phil Parker,
they call him Dave now. We're friends now.
We called him Parky, but is it Dave? He don't look like a Dave.
One other thing that he mentioned that I'm sure.
It's go, lad. Good strike.
One other thing Dave mentioned is that
I don't think you can.
There are still things like Phil Parkinson's notebooks and stuff still knocking around in the manager's office. So he said all that's been changed. He's trying to change small things, bring a bit of positivity around everything. What is it the British cycling team said? Small things make the biggest differences.
Biggest differences, yeah. That was a British. Oh my God, how good are we playing here? It's like watching bloody Barcelona.
I was going to say that to Dave, but I felt like a bit of an amateur. Like, I didn't want to say, oh yeah, it's what the British cycling team say. And he's like, what? Shut up.
Shut up.
Get out of this bathroom.
So, you were on about formation and playing. Oh no, hang on a minute.
I wasn't. You were on about formation.
No, we're playing three at back, aren't we? Oh, go on, Ben. Slip it in. Go on, O'Brien. Yes! Oh, what a save!
I nearly said the ref saved.
What a save!
I've forgotten football.
O'Brien, lovely play by Payne, drove into the box, flicked it off to O'Brien, went round the defender, and that's a good save by the keeper.
That is the positivity we want to see.
Get team shit out.
I know it sounds stupid. I know it sounds ridiculous. But the players are just playing with a little bit more about them.
Yeah.
A little bit more
swagger. A bit of swagger,
You can totally feel that something has been removed. Yeah. It's like they all had ankle tags on them that were limiting their abilities. Although I hope that's true, because some improvement definitely needed.
Those two random balloons on the pitch, where have they come from? Bloody Akbars. Get it in box.
Not the best cross.
No. So we are playing a back five. Not that Dom.
Hang on a minute. You've said back four, back three, back five. This is why I don't care, because you're just making shit up.
No, we're playing wing backs, Chickson and Mellor. Look, Chickson now.
In area. Oh, Miss Meredith. Every time I see the number 3, I pine for Meza.
What, he left about 2 years ago, mate.
Yeah, I know, so.
Yeah, it's true though. Ooh, he was at the Stephen Darby tribute night, wasn't he?
He was. We said hello to them all.
And then they called him up on stage to do a talk, and he'd left.
We got called up on stage.
Bad time to leave early, mate.
We got called up on stage to do a talk. One question, off, off.
Even why did we get called up? Why did we get called up?
Yeah, it was
a bit weird, wasn't it?
Because they didn't even ask us about.
Jason did a really good job of finding a question for us, actually.
Yeah, no, he did well there.
Right, Payne with the cross, corner.
Yes.
Come on.
Oh,
it's it. Drive it.
Bloody hell! They've got every man behind the ball, Walsall. They obviously know our attacking prowess.
He's got the ball.
Big thank you to the folks at Alpine Glass,
yeah.
one of our long-standing sponsors from many moons ago. And by moons, I mean days, weeks, months. It wasn't quite years, was it?
Can I just say,
but
if you're thinking about doors and windows, go to Alpine Glass.
Oh, mate, they've done my front door, a couple of windows, they've done my garage window.
Hey,
absolutely superb.
We're in here. Ooh.
Oh, he's got it still. Yes! Oh, no one there!
Well played by Kelvin Miller. Quality. Go on, Akpan.
We're playing some great stuff.
We are. And I'm not just saying that because they're sponsoring us. I really are. I genuinely are. They are.
Well, we've
really
used them, haven't we?
And they're really quite reasonable. They're cheap. Not cheap. That makes them sound crap.
High quality at an affordable cost.
That's it. Thank you. Thank you for rescuing that one. Speak to Kaz. She's lovely. And do you know what I found out about Kaz? Literally my next door neighbour.
What?
She didn't even know. She's 5 doors down.
Well, so she's not literally your next door neighbour, because next door neighbour literally means next door to yours.
Am I allowed to literally exaggerate?
But that is nice.
I hate people say literally, and I always say, edit, lad, edit, it's in crowd, get your head on it, go on, lad.
Anyway,
it's hard to head with a bobble now, isn't it?
Miles better. This is the best home game, not including Peterborough, the best home game we've seen for a while. Here we go. It's a Jack Payne free kick on, what is it, 20 yards-ish? 22 yards?
No, 21 that.
21.
Because 21's the edge of the D, did you know that?
Oh, right, I didn't.
Could be wrong, could have made that up actually.
I'd say it's 21 and a half then. It's slightly back from the D. Anyway, it's a free kick. It's a score. How many men in wall? What purpose are they serving other than to block the goalkeeper's view?
There's 18 players in that wall.
It's a weird kit.
What's he doing on right? Why is he stood there? There's a gap.
Right, here we go. It's like, put it through this gap.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Go on, Payne, lad. Let's have it. Oh, right in guy's nuts. Oh, he did. He got it right in Nicky Knacks.
Corner. Nicky Nacky
And
news.
it's a corner. Normally we have a little break in these podcasts, but it's been bloody exciting.
It's all bloody going, it, lad. Oh my God. Can it just, you know. Hang on a minute, let's wait for this corner. Because I was just about to, like, metaphorically.
It's so cold.
Kiss Caddis' ass.
It's frozen rain, according to the Met Office.
It's not though, is it? Because that would be snow.
No, it's not. Frozen.
Oh.
Frozen. Oh,
but it's not. It's just
frozen rain. Is ice cold. Is ice cold water that when it hits the ground freezes. Like, have you ever seen people that freeze a bottle of Coke and then you shake it and it'll freeze up? That's what frozen rain is. It's a phenomenon.
It is cold.
Like, it can make the roads like ice.
But aren't they just giving it a label? You know, anybody can tell it's just very cold rain.
Yeah. It is fucking freezing.
It's just a way to sell a story in a newspaper, innit? England hit by frozen rain.
Yeah.
It's crap, really.
Life-threatening snow, and then one flake falls. It's normally independent.
Now, the beast from the east was a beast from the east.
That was good. And what is it, snowing right into end of March?
Yeah, it was. But it's come early. I only, like, we have some mild Christmases sometimes, don't we?
Look how close I have the camera there.
Well, just sit back a bit then,
I'm ruining the video.
I hate mild Christmases, don't you? Do you know when you go outside, you
rubbish.
It's crap in
it must be crap for your brother in Australia, all hot and tan,
he has
and eating barbecue food.
He has turkey on the beach. Can you think worse than a sandy turkey? Yeah. A bit of sandy bit of gravy.
That's not Christmas.
It's not, is it?
It's like year before last, we ate out at Christmas. Worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah, I know a lot of people eat out actually.
Worst thing I've ever done.
I think it depends where you go though, mate.
You spend the whole time feeling guilty about the people serving you on Christmas Day.
And did you give him a massive tip?
Yeah, you've got to.
You've got to, yeah.
Absolute waste of money.
50 quid. But they're just kids, aren't they? They don't want to be at home. Like, teenagers don't want to be at home, do they? Like,
I would have cried. If I was a teenager and I'd been working on Christmas Day, I would have cried my entire shift. Everyone's meals would have been extra salty that day. And I mean through tears.
I'm going to say, which takeaway you've been working in?
I'll show them. Wouldn't have gone around many meals.
No, we can't just go out about that smut every time. Every bloody time. We can't go down smut. Are you looking forward to Christmas anyway?
I am bloody love Christmas.
I say we do a full hour and a half podcast.
Oh,
come on. I'm a Christmas person as well, yeah. So I interviewed Theo and Nico on camera because they were like, "Can we do a podcast, Danny, like you and Dom?" Oh God, here we go. This was last night. Yeah. So I interviewed them about
It's nice
Christmas.
that your kids want to be us.
Yeah, well, be me.
Which one's me?
Well, they both want to be Tom, sorry, mate.
No, they don't.
They do?
No, Nico rang me last night. FaceTime.
FaceTime.
He said, "What's your technique?" I said, "Say whatever pops into my head."
Talk crap for an hour. So I asked them like, what the favourite thing about Christmas is, and Theo had been just controversial. Nothing. And they went, "What do you want for Christmas, Theo?" A magnifying glass. That's what he wants. PlayStation 4.
That doesn't surprise me about Theo, though.
FIFA.
What do you want for Christmas? Braces. Isn't that a one from?
Brogues and braces.
It's like It's like he was conceived during an episode of Peaky Blinders and it's rubbed off.
Went to Laser Quest. It is right, yeah, with flat caps. Went to Laser Quest with Junior Football Club, and everyone went like sports gear. Theo wore brogues, braces, skinny jeans, like a check shirt, and his flat cap. Don't look like that. That's really rude.
No, sorry. I was looking like that because I just remembered someone at my work's Christmas party who clearly watches either too much Peaky Blinders or Mad Men, and he was walking around like with a cigarette in his mouth, and he was like drinking whiskey or something on the rock. But the way he was drinking it, he was like, mate, it's not a film you're living in, you tosser. Anyway, I didn't say that because it was working. You got to be friendly to everyone.
And also, everyone's allowed the unique style. Or are you attacking the ciggy?
He's just copying someone else. It's like when people used to take piss out of me at school for acting like Indiana Jones all day. Yeah. I wanted to be him.
Do you go to school with your whip, start whipping kids?
Pretending to be scared of snakes. I did.
It's a boulder coming. It's a boulder coming.
I'm not even
running down the corridor. There's a boulder.
Mate, I'm not joking.
I know you're not. You're a bit weird.
Fat kids chasing me around playground.
That's not nice, is it?
Oh no, I forgot.
I'm one of those fat kids, so just remember.
Your yearbook photo you sent me the other day was interesting. That is not you. That is your mum with a short back and sides. That's what that is.
It is, isn't it? I'm such a mummy's, not a mummy's boy, but I'm literally. Oh yeah. I have got my mum's love handles.
Mate, your dad has no DNA. He's not. He gave it all to your brother.
I think he did. Oh, cornering.
Although your brother's got your mum's face.
Hang on, my brother's got my mum's. No, he hasn't, has he?
Yeah,
are they both? Yeah, because my dad's got a big nose, and neither of us have got big noses. We've got little cute button noses.
Your brother's got your dad's physique, but your mum's face.
And what I know what you're going to say, and I've got my mum's physique.
No, I certainly was not going to say that. I was not going to say that. I would never say that about Pamela.
Yes, you're going on about wearing some underwear in front of me, and it's the most horrible thought.
Your poor mum. But it is your mum's fault that you are the shape you are. She used to treat you like a waste disposal, didn't she, Tom? It's fine, you can speak to us.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Ball in from... Oh, he's shot as Walsall player. Good hands. This is a slippery surface.
Great keeper, O'Donnell, by the way.
Very good
Absolutely
keeper.
Love him.
Very good. I do as well.
He's great at fan interaction on Twitter as well, which means he's an even better goalkeeper.
But I've got a one for you. A mate of mine, he's not a big fan of him. And I said, why? He goes, well, he's only good because he gets peppered out all the time. So he gets loads of chances to show how good he is.
Well, that's not
the best keepers only get 1 or 2 saves a game and they save them.
That's why Matt Clark, during the Premier League, was always like the #1 Premier League keeper.
Yeah.
But it's because he'd had 1,000,000 saves to make.
Exactly. So, like, I kind of knew where we're coming from, but I said, but you've still got to make the saves. Even if you have 20 saves a game to make, you still got to make 20 saves. And I reckon his save rate must be 80%. Must be.
He's brilliant.
Shot to save
He's a great keeper. He's let down by the 4 absolute bloody Balsa Wood defenders in front of him.
No, not anymore. Because
for those that aren't up on their woods, Balsa Wood is a soft, easily broken wood.
It's also a wood that Dom always refers to on the podcast when talking about something soft.
I have a Balsa Wood collection at home.
You've got a couple of Balsa Wood knee joints, you have, mate.
I have, mate. That's
honestly
only one. It's my left one, and that was ruined by somebody else. Someone snapped me.
Why don't you sue him then if you're so bothered about it?
It was before everyone sued each other.
Well, we're at back 4 now.
It was part of the game, mate. Part of the game to get cracked.
You just got on with it. Got up and walked onto it. ACL dangling that side of your knee.
Kids don't play in the bloody cold anymore like today. We had a friendly this morning. All kids were like, oh, it's freezing.
Crying out, yeah.
I was like, you will play.
Man up. Oh, bloody hell, Donnell. And that moved as well, that ball. It's all right, don't worry, let's not panic. Just talking about Donnell, he nearly cocked up then.
Not entirely his fault.
So we're at back 4 now, so it looks like Kevin Miller's playing kind of right wing.
Will you stop trying to second guess the bloody formation?
Right, if you listen to this podcast and you knew at 20 minutes
What a ball that is. What a save! It's bloody brilliant. What a save that is.
To be fair, it wasn't a very good header and it was point blank, but he
did what he had to do. The goalkeeper's job is literally to just get in the way of the ball.
It is. Theo saved 2 to 0 with his face. And he turned around and he went, oh, bless him, he was crying his eyes out.
Our podcast has changed over last night. Like, now it's all like dad talk. It didn't used to be. It was like, boobs.
It used to be like women, didn't it? And bloody drugs.
Oh, Megs!
Oh, Megs, quality.
We've never, ever, we've never been the lads that talk about women like that.
Not on podcasts anyway, mate.
Only joking. We've got a terrible...
You said only joking.
Like, someone said to me in the office the other day, like, they were trying to make some, like, weird remarks. And they said, oh, forget how straight-laced Dom is.
Oh.
Yeah,
But in a weird way, I think you'd take that as a positive.
Yeah, what do you mean? I'd 100% took it as a positive.
Yeah. Not everybody. Ow.
Not
everybody would.
Are you saying people are like, oh, he's so prudish?
Yeah, I think that's how a lot of people take it.
No, bedroom.
Like it's not exciting.
Yeah, I am excited.
I think at a party you're
boring.
No,
is what
you're not boring.
Because I
think you're a bit of a social tad.
I cannot stand being in a crowded room.
No, you can't.
Like we went to a church nightclub, and it is literally my worst nightmare.
Just like my dad. Church nightclub. In that one in Leeds?
Yeah, mate, it was absolutely packed. I was like, I am going home as soon as possible. So I had all my free drinks and left. What if we did the whole podcast whispering? Yeah, we choose the 131st episode to completely change the way that we podcast. But you start getting excited out. If you're listening to this in your ears, are you wondering? Tom, you've got to put your hand here so that it holds the noise in. No, you're right, you totally have, yeah. It's weirdly erotic, sensual.
We're in.
It's in.
Save it.
Unbelievable. Could you? So it's impossible to celebrate with small. Offside. Referee, you absolute twat.
Mate, we are actual.
Is that enough?
We are actual children. Walsall are pressing a bit, I'm not going to lie. It's started really well, but it's definitely plateaued now. Last sort of 10 minutes. Oh, they're in box, edge of box. Here we go. Boom, over a kick. Worst over kick ever.
His mates are absolutely ripping him there, aren't they? Like, what are you doing?
Have you actually tried a full-on bicycle kick?
Not since I was about 11.
It's hard, isn't it?
We're too heavy.
I did it at indoor football a few months ago and I nearly killed myself.
Do you know what the worst bit about it is, for lads like us, is how hard you hit the ground.
Imagine being 18, boom. Imagine 18 stone ploughing into a indoor surface.
How hard is it?
Not 3G.
How hard is it to get up? I know, I bet they were you ruining their parquet floor.
Cracked the floor, I know.
I used to play indoor five-a-side, and it actually was like parquet floor.
Yeah. It still is where we play.
Is it?
Proper old school. They varnished it recently, and all they do is just varnish on top of varnish and keep varnishing it.
Well, that's all you do on that, innit? Yeah. That's why, like, when you go to school, it looks like it's, you know, the old school floor.
Yeah.
It used to look like it was made of water.
Go on, Cad. Go on, Caddis.
Look at that run. Bloody hell, Virgil van Dijk. Here we go. Put it in, lad.
Good cross.
Oh, shit cross.
Terrible cross. I can see what he's trying to do, and he's just trying to get it on the floor to make it easy for him. Because he knows we ain't got height in box. I've got a question.
Yes, get it, keep it in. Oh, why didn't you make the effort to keep it in?
Would you re-sign James Anson?
No.
Oh, interesting.
No.
Interesting.
Just because he was an incredible player for us. He's a name that's going to go down in legend, whether the haters want it to or not. But if he came back, it'd just be like a bit of a disappointment, I reckon. He's just not the player he was.
Yeah, he's older, isn't he, now? He's like he's early 30s, isn't he? So.
Yeah.
He'd still be a good target man in this team, though, wouldn't he? I mean, if we went down to League 2, I'd sign him.
Yeah.
If we got relegated, I'd sign him.
He's not ripping up roots, though, is he?
Well, he's playing for Wimbledon in League 1, that's why. Do you know what I mean? It's not... I don't think it's anything to do with him. I think he's a victim of circumstance in the way that he's not playing at his right level. He's a League 2 player. A good League 2 player. Do
I look alright on this camera? Like, I mean, is my head in it? I can't work out if I sit too far forward or not, if I'm blocking you off like that.
I don't care. Mate, you spent all the last 10 years blocking me off.
Hey, look at me, Robert De Niro.
Oh, yeah.
Robert De Niro. That's how he talks, isn't it?
Terrible. No, it's like this. I'm Robert De Niro. I came.
Yours is worse than mine. You sound like you've got a potato in your mouth.
I didn't start game.
What potato?
The chip butty. Absolutely all of that chip butty before game.
Yeah, you were a bit dry though, weren't they, them chips?
The letter's back in and already you're slagging food off. Oh. Just like when you upset Janet over her sandwiches.
I know. I did do that on national television though.
It is always you. That was so bad, wasn't it?
I know.
I felt terrible. Not when they were saying it. When I was saying it, I was like, on Sky Sports here.
I didn't even think about it when I was saying it.
I want to get a gag in.
That's the problem, isn't it? When you offend someone, sometimes you just don't think.
You don't think, yeah. And Janet's a lovely lady. She's left now. She didn't do the catering.
She was David Dowse's wife.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, she used to bring in lovely cakes. None of that anymore.
She had a lovely eclair, didn't she? That eclair she used to make. Harry Redknapp lookalike still here?
Are you not getting any at home or something?
Eclairs?
No, the more and more, well, it could be that. The more and more I see you, the more smutty you get.
It's just being with you. It's being with you in the capacity of 2 microphones. Oh!
Is it what happens when you start?
I don't know. I think I'm trying too hard on the podcast to try and be funny. A friend of mine, his mum thought that, do you know, it's Cockney Rhyming Slam.
Yeah.
Oh, my farmers. Do you know what that means?
Farmers.
Yeah, it's quite hard.
Oh, farmers can't fart.
No, farmers can't. No. So he was saying how he sat in a toilet and there was some bleach in it. Oh, imagine that on your farmers, and it's Farmer Styles piles, and she thought it were Farmer Stalls balls.
I thought it was Farmer Giles piles.
But Giles.
Farmer Styles.
Giles, I've got it wrong. Yeah, that's it. Farmer Giles piles. Oh my God, I got it wrong, and I heard the story. Oh crap.
What did she think it was?
Farmer Stalls, meaning your balls, like at a farmer's market.
Very good. Hers is better.
It's better than mine. Farmer Styles. What the fucking hell?
I went for a pint pre-game, and I've got a mate who's a Tottenham fan who was with me, and he ordered shandies, and I was like, mate, I am so glad you're ordering them round here. Like apparently a lager top, mate. Whoa! Some floodlights have gone off.
What's going on?
That can't be good.
Oh, haven't they?
Some floodlights have, like, only half the bulbs. It's like some sort of
Oh, that's right. So it's official. Half of the floodlights have gone off. There's only half in operation up there.
All the lights in the cop have gone off.
All lights in the top of the cop. Health and safety out the window here. All the way. Oh, bonus. You look a bit darker.
Oh, that is a bonus.
So right, you tell me now. Who's in charge of this?
Tell me now.
Get in front of David Dowse. Oh, he's not here.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's. I mean, it's not like someone can just go, well, hang on a minute. I'll
just let on the switch.
Because there is enough light for the game to continue.
It's dusky, isn't it? Don't adjust though.
It's weird though. Like only half of the bulbs have gone out.
If you lose a few more bulbs, you've had it here.
Lose a few more boobs. That's what you said then. See, there's some.
Oh, Miller's in! Oh, he just lost him!
His touch.
The moisture, the surface moisture just got away from him. Again though, Miller working the channels. That's
really positive play from the Bantams here. I'm very, very excited by all this. Not that excited, Tom.
You sound like
will you switch off?
You sound like we're on the precipice.
You're like Graham Norton, you filthy bugger.
No, I'm saying
on his old show. I mean, Channel 4 Graham Norton.
Oh,
that were different to BBC.
They're in. And ball. They're in. No, there's it. Oh,
that was different.
Good block.
Let me finish my Graham Norton bit.
What they're attacking?
Channel 4 Graham Norton was very different when it to BBC Graham Norton.
Yeah,
like Channel 4 Graham Norton was looking at like sex sites and all that, like sex toy sites, and they had that old grandma that sat on front row. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but that's because BBC bought the rights, so then they made it more BBC. Don't they? That's what they do.
Now he's one of the greatest talk show hosts there is. He's a very good conversationalist.
He is.
Unlike us. I mean, can you imagine us two hosting a talk show? So, tell me, what's your favourite flan?
Quiche.
Have you ever been to North?
Is flan a northern quiche?
That's what we do, I've noticed.
Oh, go on, Donald. Don't. Back in your net, get back in your net. He's taking it around him. Good defence. Oh, well played.
When we're talking to Southerners, we always talk about the North, don't we? How great it is. Yeah, that's literally our go-to.
And we also tend to go towards food as well, like that.
Yeah, food and North. We love the North, don't we?
Yeah, so back to my original question, is flan a northern quiche?
Northern or southern?
No, it's northern, it's flan. My grandma always used to make flan.
I used to bloody love cheese flan at school.
You say that word enough times, flan.
Didn't you love cheese flan at school? Everyone hated it. I absolutely loved it. I loved that crispy top.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You can't replicate school cheese flan.
You can't.
And I bet they don't get it anymore because that is artery blockage instant. What were it? It was like
Jamie Oliver. That's what it was.
It's like cheese jelly, wasn't it? Like cheese custard.
Cross comes in, eggs and cheese, out by O'Brien. Come on, Miller.
Oh, I used to bloody love it. I used to love.
Oh, he's going to hit that. Oh, his lad.
I used to love those with a suet-based like pastry.
Yeah, suet pastry,
all the puddings. All the puddings.
They're upside down, no, like a
even
steak and kidney pudding. Oh,
even sponge pudding. Put a bit of suet on bottom.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what suet is? It's like sheep fat in it.
Suet is, yeah. Anyway, let's talk about this. Oh my God, no. He's done well there, as lad. It's a bit slow and messy. He dribbles it in.
No! Tell you what, Walsall, although we've been playing great attacking football, I'd say Walsall probably had the better chances so far.
Atmosphere's been pretty quiet, actually, hasn't it? It's not very
there aren't
busy
many people. I think the weather's put a lot of people off.
Definitely.
I still feel like today's the day, though. It's not going to be as clear-cut as I thought. I thought Bradford maybe 2-0, 3-0.
Oh, they're overloaded here in Walsall. The edge at box. Step over, inside, go. Oh,
great save again. I reckon it's going to be one goal in it.
I think you might be right. I'd say it's even Stevens, wouldn't you?
Yes.
We've had chances, they've had chances.
Oh, floodlights are back on. Over there, anyway.
No, they're not.
Over there they are, in corner.
Yeah, but half of those are still out.
Yeah. What fuse must have gone? Have you got a fuse with you? You always have one.
You don't think we're on generator power now, do you? Is any houses over there lit up?
Generator power. Someone's been watching too many bloody zombie movies. Oh no, we're down at the final generators.
Do you think they have generator power here?
Doubt it.
Barely got made.
It's so grim. It's actually in the stadium as well. Like, it's under the roof. The rain's just flying about everywhere.
That's what rain does, mate.
Anyway, we forgot to mention Dave Hopkin has invited us in to interview him, so that's going to be happening.
It is.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah, I want to go to like somewhere Scottish. Get somebody.
Is there like a Scottish bar?
2 pints of Ryan Brewers with 2 deep fried Mars bars.
Oh mate, I love deep fried Mars bars.
I love haggis. I'm going to tell him my love for Scotland. I proposed to my wife.
I love it more.
No, did you propose to your wife in a castle in the middle of a loch?
No,
thank you.
I'm not that tryhard. I'm only joking.
Where did you propose to Frankie and Benny's? But onion ring over a finger.
No. I got. We're having a meal at my house, like not just like a takeaway, a lovely meal, and I got all the boys, the kids, 2 step-kids in, and
nice.
So yeah, fuck off. I'm proper.
Mate, I took on a ball.
No, mate, you're.
Yes!
It's Bradford City 1, Walsall 0, and the tide is turning at Valley Parade. Have a jump the gun.
Get on! Get in there! What a lovely ball by Payne, edge of the box. And Caddish, he had time, loads of time, running onto it from the right back position, and he just slotted it back at bottom corner. That is experience, isn't it?
What do you do as an opposition player in that situation? You're just like, right, he has got yards and yards of space, and I am getting nowhere near that.
Definitely going to score right now.
Get in there! It doesn't matter how they come. Scrappy, tap-ins, whatever. That is fantastic. Get in there, City.
We've got a corner.
I can taste blood. My body's not like used to doing that anymore. I'm a bit older.
You hurt something inside.
Look at this. Look how
There's a blood point from your ear.
Look how grey that is.
Yeah, it's terrible, mate.
White. It's not grey, is it? It's white. White hairs.
We have aged a lot in 10 years.
Oh shit, handball. Oh.
No, free kick. He pushed him.
Phew.
Remains 1-0. If we can see this out for the next 9 minutes till half time, I'd be very, very happy. Right, we love
go inside.
We love David Markham, don't we?
Yeah.
We absolutely.
He's a Bradford City journalistic legend.
But what the chuff is that on his head?
Yeah, hang on a minute. There are a couple of things to note here.
Just in the bottom corner of the screen there.
Oh my God, what's going on here?
He's got a Johnny on his head.
Right. So there's the hat. There's also the fact that it's raining in the press box and his laptop is plugged into the mains. That is an absolute disaster waiting to happen.
His laptop's like swimming doing breaststroke. We're in here.
It's bloody plugged in. That's a high voltage, isn't it, laptop?
Payne.
It blows bloody head off.
Edge of the box, chips it in. Chance for Miller.
Bang!
Out to Brian.
Akpan. Oh, that's a great name to say on podcast.
Akpan. Oh, unlucky. Back to Payne. Caddish, edge of the box. Takes it down the line. Akpan. Payne. Oh.
Akpan sounds like if David Hopkin is asked advice on what he cooks his scrambled eggs in, and he goes, Akpan.
That is terrible. But he's quite
I'll be honest with you. I said Akpan, I thought there's something in there.
It's
and then
funny.
Instead of thinking it through fully, I just went with first thing.
Oh God. I bet he's the best person to say the name Caddish. Well, Cardass. That's strong in it. Cardass.
Is he Scottish, Caddish? That sounds like a Caddish name. Caddish is Scottish name. It's cold, alright. My brain's not fully engaged.
Miller.
It's a bit frozen.
Out to O'Brien. Thinks about hitting it. Comes back out to Chickson. Good delivery now, Chickson. Once in your life. Yes, back stick. Oh, no one there. Caddish will get there though. Yeah, I'm bold that. That looked a bit dodgy, didn't it?
It's alright, we'll score from Penny.
Oh my God, more lights are out.
What's going on here?
The flickering is.
I think we better put with a bit of rain. Hey up. This is bad, isn't it? I wonder if anyone's saying referee.
More lights have gone off up there.
One more bulb and game's off. It'll be just our luck, won't it? Bradford go 2-0 up.
And then the ball
cancelled.
Oh, imagine that.
Be horrible.
And the podcast would be abandoned.
Well, no, we'd put it out. We've got enough good stuff there.
Corner to City. Then swing off on Payne. Oh, bad! Oh!
I tell you what we should say. Merry Christmas, everyone!
Yeah!
Merry Christmas.
Say it now, because we're not doing any more for this season.
Yeah, we won't be. I'm not coming on Boxing Day, bloody hell.
Part-timer's being dumb, don't you know?
I'm actually working on Boxing Day, how grim's that?
Why? Oh yeah, because you've got a proper job.
Yeah, I've got a proper job, mate.
No, I know you want them, have you? Because most people have Boxing Day office.
Selling bloody sanitary towels.
I don't sell sanitary towels.
You do, don't you?
Sell nail files, you know that.
No, medical supplies.
If it's not sanitary towel.
After
What do you think of sanitary towels? A medical supply?
After me and my dad had popped round to the office the other day, my dad's like, I had no idea Tom was into dentistry stuff. I said, what do you mean? He said, oh, I saw you had like dentistry stuff laid out on a table.
No, it wasn't. It was cropping
and he's got that chair in Norway. I said, Dad, I'm pretty sure that's a
no,
chair.
that were cropping it. It's not. Yeah. Don't go to your teeth through a pair of nail cutters. It won't end up very well.
That chair looks like an instrument of sexual torture. Like honestly.
Here we go again.
No, listen, you've got your front office door is just a pane of glass, like a window in Amsterdam, and it's got that chair in window. If that was in Amsterdam, that'd be a very specialist chair.
It would, I know it would. There'd be somebody sat on it as well, I imagine. Give it back to
And that brown leather mask you just leave lying around. So did you catch that?
I did. We're attacking, and you're telling me, trying to tell me a story about some sort of sex torture.
You have forgotten what this podcast's all about.
I have. I want to just go and have a go.
Bloody hell! I tell you what, I can't feel my arms because I'm holding this microphone up in this weather, frozen solid.
What's the coldest part of your body? Arms.
Hand. My body's fine.
My palms are red hot. Fingers freezing.
What is the point in them gloves?
So I can text.
Yeah. But your finger's still freezing. Like when my hands are cold, the palm isn't the problem.
It's not, is it? Ooh. Better O'Connor,
solid.
A lot better.
That's it.
I think O'Connor's been working on his heading, you know. Oh no. Spoke too soon. Well played there by Walsall going forward. Some good interplay.
Bloody hell, mate. You've been watching soccer on Fox Channel or something.
Interplay, yeah.
It's great defence. It's defence, you
bloody
prick.
hell. Don't get a nosebleed, Chickson. Hellfire.
That's not
Remember
funny.
when we signed Chickson and he was brilliant?
No, I remember when we signed Chickson first game, got his face smashed. That's what happened, didn't it?
Yeah. But I think he lost a lot of confidence actually after that. Inside Chickson, there is a good football player, isn't there? Waiting to come out.
Yes.
There is. And at the moment, he's just doing all right. He's not doing appallingly, he's just doing all right. But there is a good player waiting to come out in Chickson.
He's not young.
Why do you disagree with that?
I don't think he's the best, no.
All right, do you not think there's a player inside who waiting to come out?
No.
All right, that's fair enough. Everyone entitled to their opinion. No?
I'm not going to go into it. But
you might say
I think it's obvious.
You might say someone else is good, and I'll say the rubbish. Go on then.
Jack Payne.
Jack Payne's brilliant. He's the only reason we are bottom of the league, adrift by only 5 points, and not 20.
Mate, today the tables turn. The tide turns. What's another phrase?
Another analogy towards a tide.
What's another phrase that you can use to say that times they are a-changing?
Yeah, the tides turn. Not the clock's ticking. No, it's different.
No. Oh no!
Wait, that is lad. Lovely. Oh, absolutely shanked it. Ham shanker. Anyway, well, yeah.
The weather is atrocious.
Oh, hit the bar. Walsall hit the bar.
It's Bradford City's day.
Lovely play by the Walsall players.
It was.
Slipped it in through the defender, the full Caddis, the full-back line.
That was the standard Bradford City defending at the moment, but
lovely cross though.
They hit the bar. It's Bradford City. Oh, I burped halfway through that. It's Bradford City's day.
You know what? It's about time we had a bit of lady luck in it. Do you know? Yeah. You know, it really is. I'm not saying we've been unlucky because we've been pretty crap as much as we've been unlucky. But stuff like that, when it goes in your favour.
I think we've been all right. Attacking, we've looked good. Again, we say it, I know I say we say it every week then. We say it every week when we're in the stands talking to each other. The defence is just letting us down. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And it's been acknowledged.
It's just life, innit?
It's been acknowledged.
It's just life. And we're also, in my opinion, missing a big direct target man.
And bloody Stephen Avery got a better defence than this lot.
Yeah, that's hilarious. You can't nick someone else's tweet, mate. It just don't work.
Exposed. Basically, that's all Bantams Banter is. We're just reading tweets out.
Oh, he'd love to do that.
Come on, half time. I need to warm up.
Oh, lights coming back on. Don't look.
Oh yeah. What's colder? Bradford City against Arsenal or this?
Or Jake Reeves' relationship with this club.
Of 1 minute.
Jake Reeves' relationship with this club is a mystery. I look like a genuine Inuit.
You look like an idiot. Who's got the better coat, by the way?
Me. I'm warmer than you, guaranteed.
You can't guarantee that, can you? You can't get inside my body.
Yours. Well, to be fair, you've got a bit of blubber, haven't you? Keep you warm.
You've got some nerve, mate.
Mine's around my heart. Keep my heart warm.
Just a 3-inch layer like fat. You know what you find on? My mum and dad bought a Parma ham leg from Aldi.
Oh,
Lidl, sorry.
Yeah,
Lidl.
yeah. My mum and dad got one of them.
Now,
One that you shave yourself.
You shave yourself, but in idea, you think it's brilliant, but in actual practice, when you're doing it, it's the hardest thing to cut Parma ham.
You need a proper, like they've got at the Record Cafe. You need proper
slicer.
utensils.
You need a meat slicer.
Because you never. It's like when you're slicing cheese. You never get a good slice. You always get a bit. You just get like thin shard comes off.
That's it, exactly. Or a big lump of fat. Nice though, but too much at half time. 1-0.
Look how quickly players are going in. Inside, lads. Inside. It's fucking freezing. Right, half time. Thank you. Alpine Glass. Go on, lad.
It's the second half, by the way. Caddis inside. Ooh!
That was a bit of a casual intro to the second half.
Oh! Save! Yes! Bang it! Back on! Yo!
Bugger in hell!
That looked like it went in. Akpanel casual calling.
Why didn't he absolutely crack it?
Well, I think you were going for placement, isn't it?
It's not very watchable, is it? Us two in bloody Explorers jackets.
What I've got to say is as well that I apologise if you can hear that noise.
Something's wrong with our equipment.
Something's wrong. We just don't know.
When you use expensive equipment outside, don't tend to last very long.
Don't like it.
And it's covered in water. All the floodlights are back in full operation, by the way. There was an electrical fault, I'm led to believe.
Well done, Sherlock Holmes.
Well, no, as opposed to someone just turned switchy off. That's bad, isn't it? What is it?
Don't know.
It's all right. You can cope with that, can't you? Bit of piercing.
In your lug oils. Don't matter. Who cares? Nobody's listening anyway. Oh,
They will be, mate.
no, they are really Alpine Glass. Yes, today's episode sponsored by Alpine Glass. Doors, windows, fascias, soffits.
And wonderful customer service.
Yeah, Kaz is brilliant. Oh God, what are they doing? Hey, it's holding up a bit. Look what linesman runs. There's puddles forming.
Didn't that used to be artificial turf?
No, that was never artificial, was it?
Yeah, it was. It were artificial turf.
Oh, so they've pulled it up, haven't they?
They've pulled it up, yeah,
and
and not replaced it. Dear me.
Oh, he felt. Oh, he ain't got that. Oh.
He has.
He has.
Of course he has, because ball don't run true. Water's sitting on pitch.
Dom's on Twitter.
I'm just checking things out.
Why? Paul Hudson. There's not like a weather photo of Paul Hudson looking cold, is there? Oh, he's in! Oh, offside! Offside!
Proper, innit? If Weatherman's cold, it's proper gold. He knew it were coming.
Ball. Play it! Play it!
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Get in!
Come on!
Who's that? Caddis again?
No, it was ball!
Ball.
I just punched Nova. Sorry, Nova.
Sorry,
I punched Nova.
Caddis and Ball look the same.
Caddis and Ball, it sounds like a double act. Hey! No, Caddis and Ball, 2-0.
It's 2-0, and I'm not saying Bradford City are winning because the podcast's back, but we're
we
definitely
are saying
winning.
That. We are saying that.
The positivity is back in the club. I told you, Tom. What did I say? I said today is the day, the tide.
I'm telling you now, the fans are being as loud as they physically can be in this weather. This is barbaric
Stewards have moved
conditions.
everyone back. They're saying, keep dry, keep yourself warm, don't be stupid.
Cuddle together, hug each other, spoon your children.
No, it's not a bad idea to cuddle though, is it? Share body.
Oh, mate. I'm all down for cuddling. We are staying up.
It's actually depressing, that, isn't it? We are staying up, chant.
Yeah, it's a bit. But that's all you can muster, Dom. You think about the conditions, that's all you can muster. If this game gets abandoned now, I will cry 1,000 tears.
The word abandoned that you were originally going to say.
Abandoned.
It's properly coming down, isn't it, the rain?
Yeah. It's. Ooh, he broke his leg. He's broke his leg. Chicks has broke his leg.
Has he?
That were bad, that, yeah. Look, it's sticking out.
Well, you stop saying stuff like that. It's not.
Look! O'Donnell's waving him on in a bloody panic frenzy.
I mean, no one's properly going. Shit. No.
Who do we bring on? Get
What are
team
you
shout.
talking about? There'd be a bit more panic, wouldn't there? If it were broken and sticking out like you dramatically said. Bloody St John's ambulance would be on there.
You don't know about me, do you?
You over-exaggerate.
Yeah.
You're always criticising me.
But why do I do it? Think about psychology behind this.
I absolutely no idea.
Because I'm trying to be create more
You can't make
entertainment.
stuff up.
That's true. That's true.
I think he's hurt though. It's like me if I just stood up now and went, "Oh, what a volley!" Well, hang on a minute. 1 second ago, someone down on the floor.
That didn't happen. That's true. We were talking about compulsive lies in car of a day, weren't we?
Turns out we were talking about ourselves.
There's not, to be fair, there's not much in that first second half.
Well, there was a goal.
Oh yeah.
Right, sorry. What you're hearing here is us discussing the future edit and Tom forgetting that we scored 3 minutes ago. It's 2-0 to Bradford City.
What happened to your voice then? 2-0 to Bradford City.
I went into my professional pundit mode.
Yeah, I've noticed that on the bloody spotting live.
That's what you've got to do, mate. You've got to talk the Queens.
Do you think I could cut it? Talking the Queens.
No.
I just don't like being false.
It's not being false. You just articulate yourself properly so that people that aren't from Yorkshire understand what you're saying.
Do articulate?
You definitely would
articulate yourself properly so people from Yorkshire understand what you are saying.
But I don't do that, do I? There's still.
So if I talk like this, how do I sound? I actually sound like
there's still a Yorkshire accent in there, but I'll say something like, "So the World's Darts Masters is upon us next week."
Right, stop. I'll try it. So the World's Darts Masters is upon us next week. Yeah, a bit nasal.
Yeah, but I am quite nasal anyway. I've noticed. Do you know that's what one thing that Bantams Banter has given to my life is I now realise how nasal I am.
Yeah.
But have you noticed that you also, like. Before you started broadcasting and stuff like that, your voice sounded different to you in your head.
Yeah.
And when you used to hear yourself on video, I don't sound like that. But now I hear myself as I actually sound.
So I always thought I sounded really like 2 octaves higher than I'd like.
Yeah, because for a big lad, you don't have the booming voice that you should sound like Brian Blessed.
I'm as loud as Brian Blessed. And for the first time in my life, I can admit it, and I can understand where you're coming from.
You are loud, but your natural voice isn't booming. You should have a booming voice. You look like you've got the lungs for it.
Yeah, I ain't got the bass, have I?
Brian Blessed. I can talk. I can do the X Factor guy.
Yeah, we know you can. And what you're doing now,
Rachel,
what you're doing now is regurgitating podcast content from 2012.
I know. You think we'd have new stories after 2 years off?
I found the original cassette from our community radio.
Like mini disc.
No, it was like a mini cassette. What do they call a mini disc? Yeah, is it a mini disc? Yeah.
Yeah, like a mini disc.
No, it's not a mini disc.
I've got a mini disc of us.
Mini DV.
Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, like a camera tape.
Camera tape, yeah. I found that. And I was watching that last night with Theo. God, we did some stuff.
We were good though, weren't we?
It was 2011.
We were good back then. No, it was before that, I bet. 2010, I reckon. We started in 2009.
Right, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, we did a stadium tour in 2011. Oh, we're in here! Ball! Just gets tackled, don't we? O'Brien's still got the ball. Plays it out to...
It feels like we've been doing it much longer than we have.
Go on, O'Brien. Go on, O'Brien. Go on, O'Brien. He's going to hit that. Oh, good effort. Oh, it's slippy. Wasn't it slippy? Slippery Joe.
That goalkeeper did what that guy who coaches Theo told him to do.
Yeah, the old
down forwards. Yeah.
Which
the ground is soaked. It must be cold to be a footballer right now.
Well, they are running around on.
Yeah, I bet they can't wait to put a coat on though.
Oh, that noise!
It's because of the water now. It's getting worse because of the water getting in the system.
The water. Hopefully, Dom will be able to sort it out in the edit, won't you, Dom?
It's highly likely that this is going to be a one-off. Because
we're in here! Oh, Brian! Yes! Shoot! Low.
Yes! It's happened again! Bradford City has 3 up! What the hell? Can you believe it?
What is going on? David
Ball! He's having a bloody ball!
He's on the ball! He's on the ball! Do you remember that song?
Yeah. You've got to do the full intro. Well, it's David Ball. David Ball.
Cardiff to O'Connor, Connor to Jack Payne.
Save it for the playoffs.
To score 3-0.
It is 3-0 to the Bantams against Walsall. And what did I say, Tom? The tide is turning.
You and your bloody tide, lad.
Yes.
The tide is high.
Get in. Again! Oh, and he's cocked it. Cocked it right up.
It's okay, don't panic.
It's still on.
Captain Mannering. O'Brien.
He's looking.
What's he doing? Where's he going?
Wherever he's going, it's good.
Oh, Kelvin Miller.
We are incredible. They've obviously heard we're here.
Hang on a minute, who's in press box? It's Tom and Dom.
Hang on a minute, Tom and Dom, both of them together.
Not just Tom, the best one. Yeah, Dom is there as well. I'm about to get on a fairground ride in Cleckheaton at the Christmas markets.
Yeah.
Literally about to get on this ride. Like, I had my foot in the sodding cart that we're going in.
Yeah.
A guy who was getting off stopped me. Bantams Banter. I went, yeah, mate. Bloody hell, it's bad at the moment, innit? I went, yeah, I'm just going to get this ride, right? We have a chat afterwards.
Waltzers have set off. Let me get off.
I know, like, he were persistent. He were very persistent.
Well, that's nice.
What do you think about Jack Payne? I went, yeah, he's good. What do you think about? I went, mate, can I get on the sodding ride?
It's weird that someone recognised him because I don't think we've got very like.
No, we haven't. But this guy's good, isn't he?
Nearly everyone our age has got bloody dark hair and a beard these days.
That's true. And a stupid hat on top of the head. That's an interesting ball, O'Brien. I'd almost say we're crap. I tell you what, Chicks has made a great recovery from his broken leg, hasn't he?
Oh, tell you what, everybody, if you're into like football, retro football, 90s football in particular, we've changed our hobby of collecting football shirts into a business. Now, it's an excuse for us to buy in loads of shirts and look at them and like ogle them for ages. But we're selling classic football shirts. We've got some absolute beauties. So Kitmen, at Kitmen, at the Kitmen, what is it?
Kitmen UK.
At the Kitmen UK.
Not the.
At Kitmen UK on Twitter. Or at Kitmen UK on Instagram. Go check it out. We've got some worldies there. They're all going to be up for sale. There is going to be some Bradford City ones, but there's also some like classic 90s Manchester United, Germany, England. We've got some 80s England ones coming.
I noticed how you slipped Germany in there.
They fly off the shelves. One of our first celebrity customers, Louis Tomlinson,
yes, of course,
bought one for quite.
And randomly, I've got Louis Tomlinson's mobile number in my phone
and address.
Gonna
pop in.
I'm not going to say what it is, but his address, his telephone number is the most amazing telephone number. This is not it, but it's pretty much
one of those private ones.
All 9s.
It's one of those private ones.
Unbelievable.
Simon Cowell has sorted him out, I bet.
Yeah.
Why don't we pop round with like a hamper of classic football shirts?
Pretty sure he'll have security.
Hi.
He can't just knock on his door and do some carols.
Do you remember before World Cup you bought an English shirt for us? Do you want to be mates?
Yeah, what do you think's going to happen? Invite us in for a brew?
A free kick, we'll have that.
I don't know why, but there is a free kick there for Bradford City.
So yeah, Kitmen. What do you think of the name anyway, the listeners? Kitmen UK, we thought it was quite a good name.
Because we're Kitmen, because, you know, we couldn't sell it under Bantams Banter, that'd be weird, wouldn't it?
We got in touch with a friend who helped us out with that, and then we speak to him again.
My dad thinks we're a right pair of bloody Dell boys.
Well, we are, aren't we? Oh, interesting.
Finger in every pie.
Finger in what?
Finger in every pie.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought you were saying fingering, like fingering every pie.
For goodness sake. Back to that. We'd started talking about football.
Blooming neck pain.
Oh, what? Why did Akpan run away from it? Oh, well, nice.
I think people think Akpan's quicker than he is.
Chicks are there with a great tackle. Here we go, we're in again. We're breaking down the left wing. How long is it since we've been able to say that?
Get it in box, O'Brien.
Great cross! Oh, what a cross that was. Superb
ball. Again, O'Brien! Man of the match for me.
Man of bloody season, O'Brien.
Get up, O'Brien. Get a throw in.
He's trying.
Sit on the ball.
Penalty.
Yes! That was quality.
Look at that Walsall player. I thought he was bollocking the referee. He was bollocking his own players.
Really? Actually, look at the ref's kit compared to Walsall.
The ref's kit's very weird, isn't it? It's like ambulance, paramedic kit.
Nino.
It's very weird. Look at Paul Einsman here. Look, he's bloody freezing.
Yeah, he hadn't been in action in ages, has he?
I do love his boots, though. Look at them Asics.
Old school Asics.
Proper boots.
Dubbing. Asics dubbing. Get out.
Can you even
Cross comes in.
Can you even buy dubbing anymore? I don't think you can put dubbing on plastic, can you? That's what boots are made of these days.
Yeah, right.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's good for animals.
It's actually ridiculous that these companies are getting away with it.
What is there everything?
Oh no! I mean, making these boots, because if in the 90s someone had brought out a pair of these boots, you'd have been like, I am not wearing them. They are plastic.
Yeah, exactly. And just remind us, Don, what are your boots made of?
Leather. No, I'm not going to say
leather from which?
I'm not going to say what animal. But he was a very good detective back in the 80s. Skippy. Do you remember Skippy?
Moss?
It used to be on before Little House on Prairie.
Yeah, Skippy.
Did you watch Little House on Prairie?
I think so. You're asking me too many questions. You're not giving me a chance to answer the questions.
It's weird how popular Little House on the Prairie was.
Yeah, we're really popular.
When you think about it now, though, like
what's the theme tune now? Do the theme tune.
Oh, I can't remember it, but I remember the running down a grass grass hill.
Yeah.
At the beginning, and that guy had luxurious hair. You're like, no way would you have hair like that in 1800s,
Your
mate.
memory's I can't help thinking you're wasting memory space remembering that.
Mate, I am 100%, definitely. I'm wasting memory space on more than just that.
Oh, just stand him up, Cad.
I recently have been thinking my brain might be full. I need to do, what was it called on Windows computers?
An update. A defragmentation.
Yeah, a defragment.
Just sit it up. Bloop, 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 bloop. I think we could also do with a defragment now, Gil.
It'd be good if you could do that. Like duplicate files and stuff like that, to get rid of them. Delete.
Or memories you don't really need anymore. Yeah. I tell you what, Akpan's coming off for Carl Henry. He's had a good game with Akpan.
What memory would you get rid of?
He's been solid at DMC.
Do you have a memory that you would get rid of?
Yeah, the first time I met you.
What, first 6 months of this season?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Some of these losses so you don't have to remember.
First day, I changed your life.
You did actually, man. But let's not start getting into self-obsessive egotistical. Carl Henry's coming on.
No, let's keep talking about it.
No, this is the correct change, isn't it?
What's he like?
Yeah, Carl Henry.
Scars on 45 and Bradford City host Nova is asking, what's Carl Henry like?
He's a bit.
Yeah, but he's 36, Tom.
Yeah, well, he's slow. Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it, how 36 still seems like it's old, and yet we're a year or two off that.
I know, that's true.
Yet 36 like, oh bloody hell, get him off their pitch, too old. It's a shame that he's not called Henri as well, isn't it? It's Henry.
Oh yeah, because he looks a bit like Henri, doesn't he?
Yes.
But because he didn't want to be. Oh my God, go on, Payne. Oh, how fast is he?
Put me neck. What's
Usain Bolt?
He had stride of a bloody racehorse.
3 strides and he caught up with Jack Payne, and Jack Payne's not exactly slow.
I'm getting mixed up with the ref's top and the Walsall shorts.
Go on, O'Brien. Oh, it's getting a bit claggy now, isn't it?
Claggy, that's
the pitch is getting claggy.
Stodge.
I hope it doesn't get called off. If he gets called off...
No, but you win. You win. If it's this far into the game, you get a 3-0 result.
Do you?
Fine, yeah.
What, how far?
I might be making that up.
I think you are making that up. I think 70 minutes is...
That happens quite a lot to me these days. Quite a lot of stuff I say. It's like I was changing a plug in a fuse. I was like, it's easy to do that. And I literally thought, is it easy? Am I just... Have a... Like, imagine...
Well, no, it is easy.
It is easy.
Did he hit bar? Did he hit bar? Chickson.
Maybe.
He's heard me as Chickson. That good player inside him, slowly coming out.
He's had a good game, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had a good game, actually.
Chickson's had a very good game. Flipping heck. 20 more minutes. I need to put my hands in my trousers.
Should we go down? Should we go early?
Oh, we can't do that, can we? Well, what if we went into press room? There's a telly, isn't there?
Yeah, should we podcast in there? And then really get it ripped out of us.
Yeah, on the very first Bantams Banter, we left early, and Bradford City ended up beating Nottingham Forest.
In Cup, wasn't it? Well, you can listen to that podcast.
Little did we know we were setting the standard.
You can listen to that podcast. It's still out there on the ether.
At City, yes. Oh, he's too good, isn't he? O'Brien is absolutely shit.
He's got tackled, mate.
He looks like someone I work with, actually. Oh, Flan Dog.
Who?
Flanners.
You call him Flan Dog?
Oh, no one else. I was just like trying to make it sound like cool.
I'm trying to call
Flan Dog.
I'm trying to call Theo T-Dog.
Your T-Dog?
Yeah, and so's my son, because he's my son. But he doesn't...
T-Dog Jr.
He really don't like it, and I'm persisting with it, and he's really like... He's almost resenting me now.
What do you call Nico?
N-Drive.
N-Drive?
T-Dog and N-Drive. What the rapper names.
Drive.
Abby's A-Train.
Teddy's just Bear.
And he got a proper rapper name.
Neddy Tooton.
Right, I'm T-Bone. I'm T-Bone.
Yeah.
Abby's A-Train.
Yeah.
T-Dog and N-Drive.
No, we don't have rap names in my house.
It's like So Slick crew. The So Fletcher's crew.
Neddy Tootin's good though, isn't it?
Neddy
This
Tootin.
boring dad shit. No one's interested.
They're not, are they? No one gives a crap about this.
Have you ever seen People Just Do Nothing on BBC Three?
Yes.
It's a documentary that could very easily be based on us.
Good. It is good. It's not a documentary. It's a mockumentary.
Mockumentary.
Well done, Caddis. Look at that for a footy. What a ball that is! If that pays off.
If that were Pickford, it'd be all over the news. Didn't pay off.
No, it didn't. That's why I didn't react to it.
Can't keep up, can we?
Lovely play by Jack Payne, and this is a lot better for Bradford City. Strong at their back and still attacking, even though we're 3-0 up.
Look over.
Let's face it, we could sit on this 3-0, couldn't we? But we're not.
Look over my shoulder. How cool. There is my childhood hero right over my shoulder.
Which shoulder?
Can the camera?
What?
Can the camera?
Oh yeah, sticks.
Can't believe it.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
Quality, innit?
Amazing.
Lovely guy as well. Proper nice guy.
Offside, you bugger.
Me!
You're right there. Tom was doing some exercises to try and warm himself up. Very sensible.
Deary me.
It is absolutely bitingly cold. I've not been this cold for a while. In fact, Arsenal Bradford were probably the last time I was this cold.
But I don't know how it's raining. Why is that not snow? Apparently when it's hitting the floor, oh my god, what a ball! What a ball by Kenny!
Oh my lord!
What a ball by Kenny!
Good lord!
That's the best ball I've ever That's the best ball I've ever seen in my entire life of being a human being.
How is it possible
Right, mate. What a ball!
to hit such a timid shot from that close?
Yeah, that was
Is it because it must be the waterlogged pitch?
Canister ball.
Oh my god!
A ball across the area.
This is absolutely horrible. I feel like I'm doing some sort of Bear Grylls challenge.
Apparently, if the when the rain's hitting the floor, it's turned into ice, like bottle ice.
Frozen rain. That information is from Paul Hudson, Bradford City supporting a weatherman.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I got it from Saturn Parker. So
No, I told you that. It was me on this podcast moments ago.
No,
it was me. Oh, that's an unbelievable save!
What a save!
Oh my giddy ants!
Oh my giddy ants!
What is that? That was sensational. Bloody hell!
And that's to those haters who want to
That warms
hate.
you up. That warms you up. What a save that was!
That's something out of my locker, is that?
What
you know?
a keeper!
That's something I'd pull off.
Out of your locker, bloody hell!
A reaction save, mate.
They were cat-like reflexes. You move like a bleeding pig.
That's horrible.
Mate, I was just trying to think of a rotund animal.
I know you are.
It's the pig that came out rough there. Cows, they've got poor reflexes, haven't they? Like
Cow, yeah.
They can't go downstairs.
They can't, can they? I've heard about this. They can't do steps, which is just fascinating, isn't it?
Poor cow.
Imagine them get trapped, just step and just like collapsing down it.
Oh no, I don't want to imagine that. Still, eat beef burgers, so shouldn't be. Bloody Nora. I can't believe it's 3-0.
Are we going to really release this video?
We can't.
We look like a right set of tools.
We can't take all the credit for this victory, can we, Tom? But we'll gladly take some.
We'll take the majority. I'd love to see our core temperatures now.
My body's fine. It's my hands that are cold. My legs and feet are cold too. But my torso, tickety-boo. Mate, stick your hands in here. Stick your hands in here.
You are? That's warm. Is it goose feather, that?
Mate, it just shows you spend the money. Spend the money.
Is it goose feather?
It's worth doing it.
Is it goose feather?
No, I don't think so. It's like, I don't know.
Duck down. Is it duck down?
I don't know. It's a quill.
Duck down.
But it is very warm. The only annoying thing is that the pockets, the fur-lined pockets are too low down for my short arms.
Bloody hell. That guy's dressed as a messiah. See, I mean, like Gabriel Gabriel.
Oh,
Angel
shit.
Gabriel.
I'm scared that if I bang myself, I'm just going to shatter.
Brittle, yeah.
It's weird, isn't it, how they find frozen bodies on Everest?
Why is that weird?
Well, like it's just a body frozen solid in time, like that can happen to you.
Oh yeah, I mean, it never like, yeah.
I mean, look at us moaning about how cold must it be up there?
Like, do you think they found bodies back from like the 50s?
Yeah, I bet there are.
And they're still in the 50s regalia and get up.
They did, didn't they? They did find that And like the hiking gear was all like made out of bandages and stuff like that.
Oh, that's unbelievable, is that?
And they found
So sad.
Didn't they find Captain Cook as well?
I don't think.
And his ship. They did.
And his ship? What, on Everest?
No, not on Everest.
A bit lost.
At the North Pole. Yeah. How did we get here? Anybody?
Who's he? Scooby-Doo? How did we get here, Shaggy? Scooby-Doo.
I'm starting to lose my voice a bit. My body's going to be in bits tomorrow. All this screaming and shouting. It's not used to it.
No. Just keep doing what you're doing, Kazza.
It's weird, isn't it? Because when we're here watching with kids, it's much more timid.
It is, isn't it?
It's a much more timid affair.
Oh, lovely ball, that bite. Go on, he's in, he's in.
I don't want my child thinking it's normal to behave this way in a football match.
Theo's definitely not listening to a podcast until he's 18.
Oh, no.
Definitely.
I'm not sure. I won't tell it to listen to it.
I know.
So much stuff.
I know what you mean. It's a bit.
Oh, it's not like we don't say all that bad.
No, we don't know it.
In the future, anyway, what we're saying is probably very timid.
Yeah. Well, no, the way it's going, I mean, like, you can't see out these days. Abby would tell him,
oh,
we're in.
What a move.
Scored it! 4-0!
It is! Oh, I cannot believe it! I cannot believe it! We knew after the Peterborough game that this Bradford City side had goals in them, and we've scored 4 without any return!
What a goal!
It actually is Bradford City 4, Walsall 0. Walsall, remember, not having the worst season, they were 10.
No, they drew against Sunderland away!
This is incredible, and I wish I didn't look like a massive buffoon on this video.
God! This is... Oh! I don't know how to feel.
There's a new stats man in front of us, not used to this.
Start this, mate. 4 goals to their 0.
I can't believe it.
And you know what? This is what we did against Peterborough. We attacked.
I told you, mate. I told you.
Relentless.
What did I say, Tom? The tide is turning.
Right, it's 4-0. Come on, let's get home.
I can't believe it.
'Tis the season of the mighty Bantams. Merry Christmas, City fans.